Does that no sound? Oh, greetings, mortals! I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to another Who's That Indie. We are back in the swing of things. We're ignoring the 4 days we missed. Welcome to Dream Engine's Nomad Cities, which is from the people who made Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulator. You are a mech robot guy, probably also an engineer, and you have a flying city. Now, this is early access alpha, so it's not fully complete. Not fully complete at all, but you are this little robot thing, and you have a city. Now, the rule of the thing is, the enemy attacks you after so many cycles, with like a threat rating going on. Anything you build upon this city itself moves with you. So obviously right now what happens is you press the take off, it goes to a random map you get to choose. Obviously in the full version you'd have a world map, which doesn't exist. So anything you build off of the city does not come with you. Which means you have to build in such a way that you can actually have all the important things on your city. Now, every single building requires resources. And what your goal, of course, is to make sure they have those resources. So right now, houses require food. As you can see, they have to go along tracks. So everything you build requires some kind of track on it, which of course means you take up a lot of space. Now, I don't know if you get a lot of resources, or you're able to expand the city right now. I've only played it once, and that was with a tutorial. But your goal is, go out, explore. Let's see, we also need to make characters, you can build stuff. Go out and explore to make makeshift stuff, which means we need some more wood. And grab resources. Now, obviously, different areas have different resources. Also, enemies guarding them. They have a melee attack and a range attack. There are different types of enemies out there. Attacks are pretty basic, as you can see. It's very much like... what's it called? There's this other game I've been playing, which is Rift Portal? Portal Rift? That game with the rift, and you jump through the big massive robots and you build a base. Reminds me exactly of that, only I can't for the life of me remember the name. Now, I need to put the wood back in. But yeah, your people need food, your houses need food, you need power to power things, you need resources. So what you do is you go back, you dump it all in, as you can see. I'm going to use it to craft some need to make some blackwood planks. Which means I need to build, let's have a look, a wood warper. So the wood warper, let's build it here. Okay, so wood's going into this and being turned into proper planks. Planks then go back in and get made. So I'm taking wood and turning it into planks. Then I'm going to turn the planks into makeshift repair kits, which I'm then going to use because I don't want to die. Obviously, I have one repair kit. Now, you also get health back from being obviously on your city because your city repairs things. So you need people to build things. You need resources to make things. You need food. And you also need to grab stuff from these nests kind of things. But hitting them spawns enemies. But now, these enemies will stay within the area they spawned in. But there will be enemy attacks. When an attack happens, it will be marked upon the map. Usually, like, you know, on the sides, just like they are billions. Rift Breaker. That was it. So obviously you move area, grabbing the resources you can, and then you jump off. So taking off currently requires 5 fuel. And also there's a weight limit. You can also upgrade things. You upgrade things not, well, your ability of your city by having a certain amount of population. Oh. Now obviously my population's a little bit low. Well, we can work on that. 15 for a house. Actually, let's get back to crafting. So yeah, we need to build things, craft things, and grab resources. So right now, only I can grab resources, but there will of course be upgrades further in as you get your research going on. Like I said, the game is early access. It's available now for purchase. Should have been available for the last couple of days. I have not been healthy, so I've not been able to get things done quickly. I hate these things. There's too many of them. Got ya. Like, attacking animations and things I think are maybe temporary. Because they're not the best, obviously. They're pretty basic. I could definitely see your robot probably be a bit more dynamic. It's very ironically robotic, but you know what I mean. It looks a bit odd. But again, this is early, so obviously things are extremely liable to change. Okay, so what do I need? You need houses for your population, you need rails to feed them, you need a potato farm to make food. We need a wood warper to warp the wood, we need a food plant to turn the raw food into actual food. So right now we will be needing potato. So we need a potato farm to grow things and then a food plant to create them. The food plant requires stone. You can see up here how we're doing. We've got no food being made, got lots of food being eaten, we've got a lot of power, and we've got 12 peasants doing nothing. We also don't have any research, but we do have options. You can see floating device, make things better. Deal with actual enemies. You have, yeah, there are turrets, there are walls. Better weapon, what else we got? Obviously it's not city expansion, there is an expansion, good. And obviously there is an upgrade system and so on, so you can slowly upgrade your city, make it bigger, make it better. We don't have access to that because I think research requires 30 people. We don't even get a crossbow until 15. So yeah, we need more people. Which means exploring and grabbing what we can. Now, like I say, an attack will happen very soon. A severe attack will happen, I think, at 30 cycles. So 10 cycles is a light, 20 cycles is a medium, and 30 cycles is insane. Now, they're not too powerful early on, but yeah, if you're not prepared, here we go, you will be in trouble. Because I have no defences. I am the only defence in this place right now. I'm using some resources to make repair kits and things, which obviously isn't good. There we go. So an attack's about to happen. Grab one of Featherstone. I should just... Oh. Oh, if you die, you get teleported back and you lose flux. Now, obviously, I'm making more flux right now because nothing's actually using it. But, yeah, you don't really want to die too many times. I know we're running out of food. Because obviously your flux is quite important. Because this is the dream realm. You're pulling it out to make stuff reality. Basically magic, let's say. And obviously dying to obviously resurrect this is expensive. So I have to go all the way back over here. The maps aren't that big. And obviously, grab the resources. Die. Can't wait to get better equipment. Just managed to get 2 ranged units. There we are. So I think there's only a couple of enemy units currently in the game. There's only so many buildings also currently in the game. It's obviously early in its cycle, as I have said. It literally is alpha. I think up until maybe a couple of days ago it was an internal alpha, and now it's only just shifted. So do not expect end level polish just yet. You'll be seeing jank, maybe some placeholder stuff, but it does work and you can play a game. Just don't expect it to be finished product. I think attacked us. I'll take that. Okay, that's no. Actually, one of those back. To upgrade the city, let's see, because extra production weight, costs, workers, and needs 120 of that. Okay. How are we doing on buildings? 40 for that. Okay. How am I going to do this then? So you can move stuff around. So obviously you can make things better depending on what you're doing. Let's just build you there. And build you there. So let's go here. There we go. So that's making food which then goes straight into the system. Like I say, you can... Oh, here comes the enemy. And you can move stuff around. You also need to build power lines, which we don't have access to just yet, but we'll in a second. There we go. And there we are. So our city's upgraded with access to more buildings. I'm going to start putting some turrets and defences down. And of course I want to start putting power down. Power of course being important because I can start expanding outside of my city area. Like I say, anything outside the city you can build, you just don't get to keep it. So you can build defences, you could probably even build mines or whatever, you just don't, you know, get to keep them. Okay, let's do that there. I do love the clockwork style of everything. At 25, okay, we can do that. That means more wood. There, you'll see everything is very much predicated on... Where's movement? That's not it. Miscellaneous. Street. Here come the enemy attacks. I do like the music, I'll be honest. Here we go. Like I said, the initial attack will be pretty simple. Although they will try and get past you. You also don't think they give you anything. There we go. So we need more wood. And then maybe some way of building more stuff. Like I said, the attack wasn't too powerful. I could probably have dealt with it dead easy on my own. But you just run the risk of if anything gets past, it destroys the building, you lose the building. And obviously, there's only so many resources on a map before you have to take off. And I'm not yet making any more engine fuel. So what we have is what we have. It means we have 10 official moves before we run out. Now, depending on how things go, you might be okay. You might be really screwed, so to say. Now, it's obviously slow starts at the beginning, it always is. Okay, we're low on food again. I think I need another farm. I was making 6 per time. This is making... Okay, this requires 18. Yeah, it needs another one of these. Okay. So as you can see, this is now using flux. So flux is now being used to build stuff. So we can upgrade it, which I'm going to. So it's now making 9. So 2 of those upgrade obviously feed 1 of these. Oh god, the high threat's already happening. We're already getting into trouble. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Especially the style. Okay, we fully upgraded. So that's 2 of these being made for this. This is now making food happily. Okay, food is now on par with how many houses we have. But now we need more houses. Oh, some food made it to here. I'm going to do that to here, actually, and delete that bit in the middle. So they get that issue again. There we go. Okay, the enemy is now attacking from the other side. So yeah, as you can see, things are getting more and more difficult. Not insanely difficult. This is actually pretty simple. But it is getting more difficult. And very soon, we're going to have to leave. Now, obviously, controls are pretty simple. There's obviously a lot of resources right now we don't need, but obviously we will do in the future. A couple more people can actually get the research lab up and running. Obviously, that's a little bit important. I also like the fact that they're basically mole people, these guys. I don't know if they intend them to be, but they have little gas masks, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're mole people. Come on, research. Open the Dream Archives, review keyboard shortcuts. Emergency teleport, yeah. Okay. Okay, build. What do we need? Research lab is 100 of that, 30 of that, 20 of that. Okay. Simple. So yeah, it's very much a more steampunk magic version of Riftbreaker. That's a good way of putting it. Although I'm very curious to see how Riftbreaker makes with the whole literally jumping through rifts. Right now, of course, that isn't in that game either. As you know, I put all the time into Riftbreaker. Uh-oh. No. Oof. Yes, I know you all hate me. Need more wood. Yeah, I hate you as well. There we are. I'm letting go at the last second. I was actually picking it up, am I? So yeah, it's an interesting style. One of these games I definitely love to see co-op. Riftbreaker is meant to be getting co-op. I'll be honest, this game would also probably definitely work with co-op. I'm not suggesting a second city pulls in, but a second character wandering around would definitely be majorly useful. Okay, let's wipe some of these enemies out at a time without, you know, spawning too many. Luckily, they only take like 2. Go. Actually, I don't really... Also, weaponry attacks right now are homing based. It means they are, you know, once their attacking has happened, you are going to get hit no matter what. Weaponry does seem to currently follow you. So you can't avoid attacks, which is, it is what it is. Plenty of workers. Production is flux. Got 16 planks. Okay. So what do I need? Stone. Okay, let's go find more stone. And obviously we're going to have to leave very soon. I'll show that. Because I don't really want to fight the final battle. I might be able to take it pretty easily. But you know. If anyone's ever watched anything I've ever done, I'm all about the safety. You know, nothing I've ever done has ever screamed suicidal charges. Oh my god, it's all just wood. As you can see, because enemies are hit stun, like once they're thrown they will always hit you, going through enemies is actually quite suicidal. You can't just avoid attacks. I'd like it if it was just, you know, they throw and they either hit or miss, but they throw and they always hit. It is what it is. Oh my god, it's all wood. It should be useful, I was after wood. Huh. Where's the stone? Interesting. More wood. More wood. Is there only one stone patch? That can't be right. Success. And all I'm going to do is fight it. Okay, got it. Got it. I definitely need all that wood as well. I don't think I'm going to get it in time. I think death is coming very soon. I also think the enemy doesn't like me, but it's hard to say. The biting and the stabbing might be friendly. Yeah, I like the little guys more than I like the big guys. Big guys hurt. Perfect. Let's head back to base. Mostly wood on this map. But yeah, each map has a certain style of resource and a certain tier of enemy. Now I could make a tough battle or an easy battle, depending on how I feel and how the world is going. Of course, right now I need more of everything. Which means we should be able to build a lab, which I don't know what it does. What's this do? Just straight up flux and star-stuck tar. Okay. Wait, does it need to be on the soil? Or this might have to be off the map. That is using power. Okay, how's my power looking? Power looking good still. That's making energy. That's making research, I think. So, Star would downgrade? Workshop. Oh, it's because it's a Factorio as well. Look at that. Okay, so where's the research going? Do I need to put the research? Okay. Just because I have to right now. Oh, I don't have to. Oh, I see. Can I build another one of these? No, I need more stone. Of course I need more stone. Okay, the threat is time to fly away. Yes. Let's leave. So taking off, there's a timer. Be aware of that. Be aware there's a timer. Do not just get yourself killed. Can I just build this anywhere? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to build it on the edge. Okay, so no buildings really need me to put them out there. But maybe certain buildings I'm going to put them out there because I need the important stuff to be protected. Because obviously this is more important, the production, right now, because that's all I have. But let's say maybe I need like a load of resources being pulled in. I'd build them off the map. Off the city anyway. I've researched workshop. Tar generator has power from stars. Really? Let's do this to get more stuff. Ducks coming. This might give me more resources. I know, I actually started to use the other stuff. So I actually started to use other materials, start researching already. Can we leave? Can we leave? Here we go. If I said the derp then. As you see, the city takes off. You don't get to guide your city, as it were. You don't get to fly it. It just drops in and drops up. You can see you can pick the resources and pick the location. And obviously I need a bit of both. This one gives me the most stone, but it has slightly more enemies. So do the two basics though. Let's go for this one. So yeah, you personally get to pick where you go. Obviously there's different areas to go. Running out of food? No, we're not. Now obviously you can also equip your guy with better equipment, which I'm probably going to have to do. Ow. A light crossbow, definitely give me one of those. Oh, I have one of those. Why did I build one of those? That was dumb of me. Oh, I can craft engine fuel. So I guess right now it's very expensive though, as you can see. You can build it, but it is super expensive. You can also upgrade your city with infrastructure points. As you can see, it costs a lot, but you get to upgrade you know, your gathering and stuff like that. So there is things you can do, but they're also very expensive. So I have that. Mostly teleport milestones, that's fine. So we now have access to this, which should allow us, as it just said, to make flux. Flux is made out of blood and drep dust. So we can actually use our enemies to make more flux. So we can use the flux to make more fuel. So in effect, we're turning our enemies into our fuel. Oh god, there are a few more into here, isn't there? This might get tough. How do these aren't even resources? They're just territory. I'll be honest, right now combat isn't too exciting. It's not like in Riftbreaker, which obviously the one I'm going to be comparing to the most, where combat is insanely over the top with huge amounts going on and obviously big effects. Right now, it's obviously, as you can see, so I've got stone here, but now I need wood. If I was in the other place, I'd probably have plenty of wood. So yeah, land where you need. Obviously, we can just leave. Like I say, enemies right now, they aren't. Like, they do give resources, not really like stuff you can really use. Obviously it helps you later on, but early stage you mostly need like wood and stone. Aha. Which obviously is quite hard to get when there's lots of enemies trying to murder you. Unlock crafting. Let's see what that does now. Crafting. I can build. Oh, I can actually build logs from the enemy resources. Oh, so now, okay. I literally just said if only you could. Now you can. So I'm literally using my enemy's resources to make them, which means I might be able to turn that crafting thing into it. Let me have a look. Workshop. Am I holding the wood? Okay, the wood's going into here. I can't believe after I said you didn't get it. Can I upgrade this? Maybe need a second one. I think the first one was free to stop you screwing yourself over. But yeah, this game has a lot of promise. Obviously, it's very rough around the edges currently. Like, there are things which definitely could be changed. That's better armor. Starwood. Huh. Yeah, obviously there's a few things could be changed, but yeah, this has a Jack Meckington. Decoy Jack in the box. It's the only way to actually make harvester robots. I would like to see harvester machines. I'd like to see robots of yours travelling out there to gather resources. I'd definitely love to see that. Anyway, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been the first look at Dream Engines. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next one. Ciao for now. Be awesome, be epic, and I will, of course, be seeing you next time.